Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is March 4th, 2024, and we are in the Old Testament book of 2nd Chronicles. We're going to read chapter 36, verse 1 to 14 today. So we just had a really good king, King Hosea. He many reforms. He's reestablished things that have been lost to Judah for we don't know how long they've been lost. We just know they've been lost. Well pleased, God is with him. He has a little weakness at the end of his life, and where he decides he's going to go to war on his own pride, and it costs him his life. Overall, a pretty good king. But the problem is we've seen throughout all of this Old Testament the systems that are focused on a person to do good, whether it was a patriarch or a judge or a king. Well, when we get a king like Hosea who's really good, the subsequent kings after him usually don't measure up to that. And there's no exception here, because we get boom, 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 4 kings in this little section that we're going to read, and they're all evil. And you see that Hosea almost got them back to where they need to be, but whew, they're plunging straight into exile. In fact, they get exiled, partially exiled a couple of times here before the final exile that we're going to get to when we read tomorrow. So let's go ahead and we're going to read 2 Chronicles chapter 36, 1 through 14. Then the people of the land took Jehoiaz, the son of Joash. Boy, that was hard to say. Let me try that again. Then the people of the land took Jehoiaz, the son of Hosea, and made him king in his father's place in Jerusalem. Jehoiaz was 23 years old when he became king, and he reigned 3 months in Jerusalem. Now the king of Egypt deposed him at Jerusalem, and he imposed on the land a tribute of 100 talents of silver and a talent of gold. And the king of Egypt made Jehoiaz's brother Eliakim king over Judah and Jerusalem, and changed his name to Jehoiakim. And Necho took Jehoiaz his brother and carried him off to Egypt. Jehoiakim was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem, and he did evil in the sight of the Lord his God. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came up against him and bound him in bronze fetters to carry him off to Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar also carried off some of the articles from the house of the Lord to Babylon, and he put them in the temple at Babylon. Now the rest of the acts of Jehoiakim and abominations which he did, and what was found against him, indeed they are written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah. Then Jehoiakim his son reigned in his place. Jehoiachin was 8 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 3 months and 10 days, and he did evil in the sight of the Lord. And at the turn of the year, King Nebuchadnezzar summoned him and took him to Babylon with the costly articles from the house of the Lord, and made Zedekiah, Jehoiachin's brother, king over Judah and Jerusalem. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he became king, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. He did evil in the sight of the Lord his God, and did not humble himself before Jeremiah the prophet, who spoke from the mouth of the Lord. And he also rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who had made him swear an oath by God. But he stiffened his neck, and he hardened his heart against turning to the Lord God of Israel. Moreover, all the leaders of the priests and the people transgressed more and more, according to all the abominations of the nations, and defiled the house of the Lord, which he had consecrated in Jerusalem. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.